Oh, you know what those drums mean. It's time for Take Survivor, the game where only the strongest take wins. Joining us today, she is a producer on this podcast. She is Caroline Reston. Rest in peace. Caroline, how are you? Are you ready?
I am so fucking ready. Let's fucking go! To quote Renee.
He is also a producer, a director. He is Jason Gallagher. Jason, how is your mustache doing? And are you ready to be a contestant on Take Survivor?
I'm ready. I'm ready for winning Take Survivor in the month of September. I'm a champion with a mustache.
I love it. She is the co-owner of the Atlanta Dream and a multiple-time WNBA champion. She is also the co-host of the Takeline podcast. Renee Montgomery, how are you?
Jason, it's a good day to have a good day, my friend. Let's get it, baby.
Let's go. And he is also a producer on this podcast. He is a stand-up. See his stand-up on All Caps NBA's YouTube channel.
I watched it. It was great.
Okay.
Zuri, how are you?
I feel less ready than my competitors here, but we'll see what happens.
Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. Let's get it started. As you all know, the rules are as follows. 3 rounds, 3 prompts. Everyone on this Zoom will vote on the strongest takes. The weakest take will then be eliminated. We go to the finals where we vote on the strongest take and crown our winner. Are you ready?
Let's get it.
Woo!
Round 1. First prompt. Who should Jake Paul fight next? Who should Jake Paul fight next? Caroline, I will start with you. Who should Jake Paul fight next?
Jake Paul should fight Ben Shapiro.
Ooh.
That little fuck. I hate Ben Shapiro so much. Honestly, I would be wholeheartedly rooting for Jake Paul. Like, I would be wearing a Jake Paul jersey. I would paint my face. I'd be so into it. Ben Shapiro is an especially insidious piece of shit because he'll try to coat and hide his bigotry behind his like education and like reasonable sounding demeanor. And then people like Bill Maher give him a bigger platform. I hate this guy so much. I would love nothing more than to watch his stupid little, well, actually grin face be punched off his face. Respectfully, no violence. #peace.
Today I'm boxing Jake Paul. We'll see if he's man enough to show up in the podcast studio today. Jason Gallagher, who should Jake Paul fight next?
I think the obvious answer is Tim Tebow, and here's why. You've got
That's actually a great idea.
You've got 2 people entering realms that they are not familiar with, that they don't really belong in. You also
Tebow's
have
never done that before.
Never. Yeah, exactly. They're basically 2 sides of the same coin. Plus, you have the religious thing. You can really like deck out the ring, put some fire on the outside, a little angel demon type vibe.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that's the vibe, and it doesn't involve you having to wear freaking Jake Paul jersey like Caroline. So there you go.
Renee, who should Jake Paul fight next?
Come on. I know we all want to see this. A lot of people don't even know the difference. So Jake Paul against Logan Paul. The fans will win. One of them has to lose. So that means that we win. And in that same breath, we want to see the brothers. They're all like, yeah, he got hit. And I know he was hazy, but that's my guy. No, I want to see y'all go against each other. Somebody has to win in the Battle of the Brothers. I know that they fought at the house. I fought my sisters growing up. So now it could be the fight to see who's the true champion in the household. Come on. You would pay to see that. I already know.
Paul v. Paul, the battle of the century. Zuri Irvin. Who should Jake Paul fight?
Well, I was going to say Logan Paul, and I'll just read my bullet points here.
Go ahead.
1, I don't want to fight my brother. I want to see 2 brothers fight. 2, no matter who loses, we all win. These are the same points Renee made, but I'll add one more. Logan Paul never got full retribution for what he did in Japan, so this could be a nation-building thing. This can be something we can all get behind, and let's just give him what he deserves for years past.
I love it.
Logan Paul, Jake Paul.
I love it the first time. I love it the second time. Let's go to the voting, folks. let's go to the voting. As you know, everybody who is on this Zoom today, our engineer Sarah will be voting. Many other people will be voting on this today. Will it be? Who will be ejected from the island in this first round? Will it be Caroline, who says Ben Shapiro, 5'5" of dog shit, stacked up high? Would we like to see him against Jake Paul? I think we understand that fight would last approximately 15 seconds, and Ben Shapiro be sent flying out of the ring on a very, very tiny stretcher. Jason Gallagher says Tim Tebow. We'd like to see Tim Tebow step into the ring for once. Listen, Tim has been fighting the forces of evil for his entire career. Why not do it one more time in the ring against Jake Paul? Renee says, am I my brother's beater? Yes. Logan Paul versus Jake Paul. Let's get it popping. Let's weight classes, height, reach, who cares? Let's get it going and see who is the strongest Paul brother, and then we can continue with the fights from there. Zuri Irvin says essentially exactly the same thing. Two brothers would add, and this is a very strong point, never forget what happened in Japan where Logan Paul made light of suicide with a visit to the suicide forest in what was a tasteless, troubling, and offensive display that he has never gotten his comeuppance for. Just add that to the list of the many things that Paul brothers have never gotten their comeuppance for. Votes are coming in now. I'm getting my texts from our producer, Carlton Gillespie. We have first vote. One vote for Zuri. We have one vote for Jason Gallagher. That is one vote for Zuri, one vote for Jason Gallagher. We have one more vote for Zuri. It's 2-1. 2-1. Zuri?
Can we save the time?
Jason
I know
Gallagher.
I understand.
One more vote for Jason Gallagher. It is 2-2, folks. In a shock tie, a neck and neck horse race coming down the lane. And here is the final vote. And our first ejectee from the island for Zuri. Zuri, I'm sorry to see you go. Zuri, what do you have to say?
I just wish I could have went before Renee, or if I just did more prep. I blame myself for not coming up with another answer. But this is reality. This is how it works. And the show, we're giving it to you live. So I'll just excuse myself.
Wow.
Just excuse myself.
On to round two. I want to shout out the bass drum from the Take Survivor music that I heard for absolutely one beat just now of the bass drum.
It's there.
Shouts
It's
to
fighting.
was there once. Shouts to the bass drum. Next prompt. What's the best viral challenge of all time? Last couple of weeks, last couple of days, we saw the absolutely epic displays of people climbing up stairs made of milk crates. Shouts to the various dairy deliveries services around the country who are like, where the fuck are all the milk crates? Shouts also to the orthopedists who no doubt saw a litany of patients with various back injuries after they fell off the top of the crates. What is the best viral challenge of all time? Let's start with Renee.
Ooh, first up, let's get it popping. It's the fact check challenge. Do y'all remember when everyone was fact checking everything that our former president would say and it became a thing and it became like, wow, you have to actually tell the truth? It was like this phenomenon that only happened for a little bit of time. They were challenging everything politicians said. There had to be truth behind it. And I thought, what a concept. I would love to bring that back. I would love it for it to just stay, but I know that that's asking a lot. So I would like to bring back the fact check challenge where if you say anything anywhere, people can actually Google it or research it and see if it's true. I know that's a crazy concept, guys, but I would like to just see, could we get back there? Is it possible?
I love it. Brought to you by Snopes. JG. What's the best viral challenge?
I'm going to take it old school and bring it back to the Bloody Mary challenge. You guys remember that?
Yeah, I do. Oh my God.
Love it.
I will never do it.
We're talking pre-internet. Going viral pre-internet is a hard thing to do, folks. This is all word of mouth. You go into a bathroom. There's various ways to do it. You count to 10. You say Bloody Mary over and over again. And then you see either herself, Mary, or a skull or the Grim Reaper. And you tell your friends, and then you see if they're too chicken to do it. It's wonderful.
What?
It's harmless, and I'll never forget it because I definitely saw a face. I know I did.
Is it harmless?
Okay.
Is it harmless?
Just saying.
You
Brought
want
to you
this
by-
back?
Brought to you by
I'm just saying
Candyman.
it's the best one. It's just the best one, I think.
I love
Brought to you by
that one.
Candyman in theaters now. Caroline, what's the best viral challenge?
The Tide Pod Challenge. Look, I am a firm believer in Darwin's evolutionary theory of survival of the fittest, and this was that. You know, there are too many people in this world, and the Tide Pod Challenge was a gift to humanity. It said, hey, this guy's a fucking moron. Don't date him. It was great. You could just weed people out immediately. The Tide Pod Challenge brought me peace. Thank you.
Tide Pods, they were absolutely delicious. Let's go to the voting. Let's go to the voting, folks. Who will it be in this second round? It's some really, really fantastic answers.
The
Look at
way
Renee.
Caroline ends her takes is hilarious. It's always like, thank you, or that's all.
Especially
like,
because
it's-
all of them are so violent right now. They're like, I want somebody to harm
I
them.
know.
Get
I'm
harmed.
actually really worried
like-
that I'm gonna get canceled.
It's like Leslie Knope telling
Oh my
people to
God.
poison themselves.
Thank you.
So who will it be? Who will it be
Thank
as we go to the voting? Let's go to the voting. Will it be Renee, who says the fact check challenge? Remember when that happened? Remember when people were fact checking our former president? I think he just basically exhausted everyone until they were grounded to submission by the tsunami of lies. Will it be Jason Gallagher, who says, remember the Bloody Mary challenge where we were kids and you'd go into a dark bathroom and you say Bloody Mary into the mirror and see what happened? I never said it once. I'm just not willing to test that. Or will it be
Cowards.
Or will it be will it be Caroline, who says the Tide Pod challenge, folks? Some people are too dumb to live. And among those folks are the people who would eat Tide Pods because I don't know why. Why did people do that? It was a joke, and then some people believed it. I think it was. Votes are coming in now, folks. Can't wait to see what happens here. This was a very, very competitive round. Very exciting. One vote, and our first vote for Renee. One vote for pre-internet sensation Bloody Mary and Jason Gallagher. We have one vote for Jason Gallagher, one vote for Caroline, and the Tide Pod Challenge. We are all tied up, folks. Whew.
wow.
3 votes, 1 for each remaining contestant. And we have 2 votes just come in, and these 2 votes are the deciding votes for our second ejectee from the island, Renee Montgomery. Renee, what do you have to say?
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Is it my time to talk about being a loser?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can talk about anything you want to.
Well, you know, I wasn't the most confident in this take, I will say. And then even as I was voting people off, I thought that I needed to be the one. So I literally asked Carlton. I had a struggle with the voting process. So this is where I leave you.
Wow.
Wow.
This is I can
Uncharted
actually
waters.
see uncharted waters for our contestants. I can actually see the beads of sweat on Caroline Reston. Rest in peace, his forehead.
Raise your
She's
hand
Not, not
She's like
prepared
Ben
to go to
Simmons,
this last round.
Ben Simmons at the line
Same.
in the fourth quarter of the playoffs.
I never prep for the final because I never make it this far.
Now here we go. Our final round.
fuck.
Just to remind everybody, we will be voting for the winner in this final round. And the prompt is this. What would your pitch be for non-explicit content to OnlyFans? Now, just as a refresher for everyone, OnlyFans recently made a decision to stop platforming explicit content. One might ask, well, what the hell would they do? Wasn't that what the whole platform was about? The answer is yes. They have since reversed that decision. So let's pretend that reversal never happened. What would your pitch be for OnlyFans to then be a platform for? Caroline, let's start with you. What's OnlyFans' new business model?
Okay, so I actually don't want to revolutionize OnlyFans. I actually want to kick off anyone not giving us explicit content. Keep OnlyFans OG. OnlyFans would be literally nothing without the sex workers who helped build up that platform, and this like constant threat of some random celebrity coming on OnlyFans to make an easy buck and like taking away this safe space for sex workers is some real horseshit. Keep OnlyFans OG. It's a sincere one for me today.
Keep it sexy, says Caroline. Yeah. Jason Gallagher?
Yep.
What's your pitch for non-explicit content for OnlyFans?
Okay. You type it in. www.onlyfish.com. Okay? People get to put their fish on and their favorite types of fish, and it's very, very peaceful. When my wife gave birth, there was a bunch of fish videos all around because it's a very peaceful environment. And so if you go to onlyfish.com, it's a place to sort of zen out. It's a little bit like Headspace meets OnlyFans, and you can subscribe to that.
Fish?
So onlyfish.com. Yes, at least I'm attempting an answer and not being like, nah, just give me the porn. You know what I mean?
Fish. Can I just ask? So was it like on TV screens? They were just like it was like an aquarium, like a video aquarium.
Yeah. Well, they move very slowly in the water, and
your 30 seconds is up, Gallagher.
Okay.
He has to follow. What am I supposed to do with this?
It's getting contentious.
The rules.
As our two contestants fight over every inch of this final round and Take Survivor. Let's go to the voting. And one more reminder, we are voting for the winner. We are voting for the winner. We are voting for the winner here. Will it be Caroline Reston Sex, who says, keep it XXX on OnlyFans. Support our sex workers.
Please don't make that a thing.
I'm not going to pitch the non-explicit content. I want to see the sex. Keep it going. Or will it be Jason Gallagher, who says, keep it fish. Onlyfish.com. You go in and you just want to. You were thinking, you know what? It's been a stressful day. It's been a stressful week. I need to relax. I need to blow off steam. And instead of viewing some sexual content, that will be through just looking at fish.
Might be sexual to some people,
as it might be to the dolphin people who are attracted to dolphins. Votes are coming in now. Who will it be? Will it be Jason Onlyfish Gallagher, or will it be Caroline XXX Reston? Here come the votes. This is going to be a fascinating one, folks. Kind of a philosophical battle, and a battle between two people who have never been in the fight. This is our Bucks Suns. Of course, the Bucks and Suns have been to the finals before, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
folks, it is a blowout. It is a sweep it is a blowout win for our winner, Jason Gallagher. Jason, what do you have to say?
Fish.com, let's go!
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I forgot. I didn't listen to my own rules. Sorry. It is every vote for Caroline. Sorry. I think about This was our Moonlight. This was our Academy Awards Moonlight moment. Caroline, what do you have to say?
I can't believe I'm Moonlight. If anything, I'm the most La La Land person fucking ever. Okay, Gallagher, you're not going to be here for my acceptance speech.
I'm here. Fucking Carlton.
This is so exciting, and thank you to all the people who voted, and I'm so happy that violence won this time, so.
Violence and sex.
Sex and violence.
Sex and violence.
Let that be a lesson to all the kids out there.
Winning formula. Thank you, everybody, and see you next time from the Take Survivor Island.